For over a decade, the internet has tried to unravel who, or what, is behind it all. And after everything, the mystery remains unsolved. What is Cicada 3301? Why did it appear? And what's the purpose behind it? Let's piece it together and see just how deep this digital enigma goes. What is Cicada 3301? Cicada 3301 is the name that has been attributed to a series of mind-bending puzzles that first appeared online in January 2012. The original message was posted to 4chan, stating that Cicada was looking for highly intelligent individuals and inviting people to solve a puzzle that turned out to be anything but ordinary. It didn't take long before solvers realized they were dealing with something incredibly complex and meticulously designed. The puzzles would eventually span numerous disciplines, including cryptography, data security, philosophy, art, and obscure literature. Those who managed to follow the breadcrumbs were taken deeper and deeper into what felt like an elaborate test or recruitment program. It wasn't a game, at least not in the traditional sense, and it was never about money or fame. Cicada never even claimed responsibility for the puzzles beyond the subtle watermark of their logo and cryptic signatures. The first puzzle, a global treasure hunt. The very first puzzle was deceptively simple on the surface. A black image with white text claiming to seek intelligent individuals. Hidden inside that image was a message encoded with a Caesar cipher, which led to another link and then another. From there, things escalated quickly. Clues were hidden in image metadata, within audio files, and even scattered across physical locations around the world.
Very good. You have done well. There are 3 prime numbers associated with the original final .jpg image. 3301 is one of them. You will have to find the other 2. Multiply all 3 of these numbers together and add a .com on the end to find the next step. Good luck. Goodbye.
That's right. This wasn't just an online riddle. Solvers had to travel to GPS coordinates in cities like Paris, Seoul, and Sydney to find printed QR codes posted to telephone poles and street signs. These QR codes led to more riddles, some pointing to the dark web, while others required an advanced understanding of steganography, prime numbers, and ancient texts.
On the bike shelter over here. See, I got it right there. Oh. You can see the corners, eh?
It was a truly global experience, seemingly orchestrated by an invisible hand. And all of this effort was just to prove you were worthy of proceeding to the next level. The puzzle's complexity and design. What made Cicada 3301 stand out wasn't just its mystery, it was the sheer depth of its challenges. These puzzles weren't designed for casual problem solvers. They required a unique blend of technical expertise and philosophical insight. Solvers had to decode ancient ciphers, analyze literary references, reverse engineer software, and even understand obscure poetry. Hidden messages were often buried inside image files or embedded within music files using steganography, which is the practice of concealing data within another medium. The puzzles required use of the Tor browser to access hidden sites and encouraged anonymity and privacy. And what's more chilling, each step seemed handcrafted with intentionality, suggesting that the people behind Cicada weren't just smart, but possibly some kind of elite organization. The entire structure felt like a real-world initiation test, recruiting only the most persistent and brilliant minds. More puzzles appear. 2013, 2014, and then silence. After the first puzzle was solved, well, at least partially, Cicada 3301 returned with another round in 2013, then again in 2014. Each time, the puzzles got harder and more mysterious. The 2013 puzzle started on Twitter and picked up where the 2012 trail had left off, adding even more layers of complexity. The 2014 puzzle was the most cryptic of all and, as far as anyone can tell, was never fully solved. And then, silence. Cicada 3301 disappeared just as suddenly as it had arrived. No follow-up, no explanation, no official statement. It left behind an internet full of theories, chat rooms of amateur detectives, and an archive of clues that still baffles cryptographers and puzzle enthusiasts to this day. Who's behind Cicada 3301? Theories and wild speculation. With something this complex and anonymous, the theories about who's behind Cicada 3301 have naturally gone off the rails. One of the most widely believed theories is that a government intelligence agency, like the NSA, CIA, or MI6, was behind the puzzles, using them to scout out talented codebreakers and analysts. After all, intelligence services have a long history of using public challenges to find recruits. Another theory suggests it was the work of a secret society or a New Age order, maybe even a digital evolution of groups like the Freemasons or Illuminati. Some claim it was an elaborate alternate reality game, or ARG. But that doesn't quite add up. Most ARGs are run for promotion or entertainment, and Cicada never monetized, advertised, or even publicly acknowledged its existence. Others think it might be an elite group of privacy advocates or digital philosophers working toward an unknown agenda. Still, despite years of research, hacking, decoding, and deep investigation, no one has ever definitively discovered who or what Cicada 3301 is. The legacy of Cicada 3301. Even though the puzzles have stopped, the legend of Cicada 3301 lives on. It's become a touchstone in internet culture, inspiring books, documentaries, video essays, Reddit threads, and more conspiracy theories than you can count. Cryptography students study it, puzzle creators reference it, and online communities still poke at the old clues, hoping to uncover something that was missed. In many ways, Cicada 3301 has evolved into a modern myth, a kind of digital ghost story that's both fascinating and unnerving. It represents the potential of the internet to be something more than just social media and memes, a place where real mystery and intellectual adventure can still exist. Final thoughts. Cicada 3301 is one of the internet's most haunting, unsolved mysteries. It combines the thrill of a puzzle, the eeriness of a conspiracy, and the timeless appeal of the unknown. Whether it was a recruitment program, a social experiment, or something even stranger, Cicada challenged the way we think about information, intelligence, and anonymity. The fact that no one has cracked the full story only makes it more compelling, and perhaps that's exactly the point. Cicada 3301 didn't just want to test intelligence, it wanted to test obsession, dedication, and the drive to chase the truth, even if it leads nowhere. That, more than anything, is what keeps the mystery alive. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Cicada 3301, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another strange and fascinating story from the web. Got your own theory about Cicada 3301? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and keep digging.